Mike Knoxxx. Best damn show on the radio. You don't like it? Keep listening.
Welcome back, everybody, to Around the Block with Mike Knoxxx. I spell it like my namesake because, like many people out in this world, I am a jack of trades, but unlike you, I'm a master. What that is just giving you good goddamn wrestling reviews because, like Triple H himself, I am that damn good. Oh, it's real. It's damn real. People, listen, people, I can do green screens. I've done them before. I can do pictures with my belt because, hell, I am hashtag the Belt King. I can even give you pictures of my collectibles, people. Why? Because, I don't know, I went to my cousin to get some belts, and they were there, so I said, forget it. Let's just do it for the people, because that's what's best for business, people. Listen, you can find me each and every single Monday night at 6 o'clock p.m. where on Perfect Plex Talk Radio, just another show, part of the BDSR Radio Networks. In case you don't know, that's best damn show in radio networks. People, you can check that out at the website as well. Like I said, by the namesake. Read it right there on the bottom of the screen. You will get that, people. But listen, let's get into it. Monday Night Raw. I can start everywhere. I can start in the middle. I can start with Daniel Bryan. I can start with the missing of CM Punk not being there. I can go with how they're trying to build. This is the last time we're going to see Cena and Orton. I can go with a lot of things. What am I going to go with? The beginning. Why? Because those are the particulars. What happens in the beginning of the story is what makes the story finish in the end of a book. Now, Betty White comes out. She says she's going to kick some ass. Who cares? I don't know. I didn't care. But she did have some funny stuff that was going on with the New Age Outlaws. It's for them trying to prank her in honor of her new show that's coming out that they try to promote. You know, good. I got to say this, guys. May she rest in peace. Betty White reminded me in that scene and that on that stage, which is the WWE, the machine, and which is the WWE, a lot of Mae Young. I want to give her props for that. I thought she played her role very excellent. Excuse me, if you will, so to speak. Then, now, from there, you get the opening show. What always happens on Raw, I know you guys complain about it, but hey, it's been going on like that in wrestling quite some time now. Get used to it, okay? And that's starting off the show with someone talking. And where did it lead to someone talking? A guy nobody wants to hear, but I like where he was trying to take things in this opening Raw. That was Mr. Randy Orton himself, you know, Mr. World Heavyweight, WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah, that guy, the Viper himself, Randy Orton, who says he's bringing the Viper back. But he comes out and says, listen, I'm this, I'm that. You know what he does, blah, 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 blah. Not even you, Batista. Then all of a sudden, Daniel Bryan comes down and he says, hey, listen, I want to get at Kane. Kane did this, Kane did that. They said, no, Kane's on the leave. Don't worry about what Kane is doing. So then Daniel Bryan says, well, if he's getting a review, well, who's reviewing you, idiot? And whatever else he said. It's in my notes somewhere. I'll find them. Give me a second. Whatever. They're there. You know they are. And just pretty much said they're buffoons. Who's looking over what you guys are doing is what Daniel Bryan said, because you guys are not doing a good job around here. Says that. Then they say you're not going to wrestle tonight. There it goes. They go off into the sunset. They go off into the next segment. And then, people, where do we talk about Raw when we do our Raw reviews? We talk about the things that matter on Raw. What mattered on Raw last night was there's certain things you have to look at, okay? First match of the night, you had the Wyatt family take on Rey Mysterio, Cody, and Goldust. Very good match. Of course, it's going to be a good match because all 6 guys in the ring. I'm saying that right now. I can't believe I'm saying that. I said it yesterday on Perfect Plex Talk Radio that Roman Reigns and, not Roman Reigns, I apologize. That's for later in the program. We put that on the shelf. Shout out to CM Punk. Chicago didn't make CM Punk like Chicago made Mike Knoxxx. So I'm representing for him, although he's not on the program. But Roman, Harper, and those guys, the Wyatt family, are doing their thing. I'm loving what they're doing with that. It's just how they're coming together where I didn't think they could perform. They're performing. But this is where you go. Bray Wyatt. This guy went from, we don't really see him wrestle on television too much. Now he's wrestling on TV. He wins the match with a running Sister Abigail. Beautiful. I absolutely loved it. Then we get a promo. This is where the writing's on the wall. They're going to break Roman Reigns apart from the Shield. I still don't like it, but they're going to do it. How he eliminated 12 guys in the Rumble, including the Shield partners himself. Then they cut to a backstage interview with the Shield. This is where it gets good. This is where Raw is good, people. The Shield interviews Renee Young, and Roman Reigns says, hey, look, baby girl. And everybody goes crazy because, look, he's going to be the new Rock, guys. It's there. If he has any kind of comedic in him, a suave comedic way, a way you can be funny, kind of like Mike Knoxxx, and still be sexy. That's why it's with 3 X's. Why you think? All right, if you can still do that and be sexy, he can be successful. But that's what they're hoping Roman Reigns does. When he speaks on the Wyatt family, he says, listen, actions speak louder than words. Then Roman Reigns grabs the microphone and says, listen here, Wyatt fam, you speaking riddles. We speaking absolutes. And then I am a Dean Ambrose guy comes and says, that's right, absolutely, we're going to dominate you in the Elimination Chamber match. Then Renee, yes, y'all, Renee Young goes off into her Dean Ambrose not defending his title. Listen, have they been listening to Perfect Plex Talk Radio? Shout out to Spotface. We've been talking now for like a month now. When are they going to defend that title? Well, it was an open challenge, but guess what, guys? It wasn't for the title, okay? Find out who that was later in the show, who the open challenge was going out to. And then you had the U.S. talk, we talked about that on the show. And then they got to talk about this, guys. They go to the back. Shout out to my man, Byron Saston, the new media person right there on Raw right now on WWE, African American. Look, you knew it was coming, right? They gave him the microphone to interview Sheamus directly after the Black History promo. Go ahead and try to get where you can get it at. Can I get a champion? How about give me that? Okay. But then the All-Americans come out, guys. The real Americans. And they give Cesaro the microphone, and the crowd finally gets to hear him talk. They're going crazy. And anybody look at Jack Swagger's face? Jack Swagger looked like either they're going to fire me or I'm mad they're going to break us up. Because he just had that look, but this interesting look in the match. They let Cesaro start off. The sub coach, you can see where they're going to break them up. But I'm saying this. Jack Swagger right now, with the youth push that's in the WWE, can they go back to where he was before and be that USA champ? I said it all before, the All-American, 5 times American. That's right, Jack Swagger can be that guy. I want to see it. You want to see it? Comment below. Sorry, Jeremy Johns. Let me know. But then you got Sheamus taking on Christian. They took on that match. The winner of the match, obviously, was Sheamus and Christian. That was the part. But this is where, again, Del Rio beats Dolph Ziggler. Now, before I rip him, well, I'm going to rip him first. Batista comes out. Why you got on ring attire? I've never seen somebody come out who's not scared to wrestle have on ring attire. He must have had a dark match or an early match, whatever the case. Probably a dark match because he is Batista. But why dress like that early? But anyway, he goes out there and he performs. It's the first time he got a positive reaction from the crowd when he beat up Del Rio and put him through the table. Okay, I like that. Then they go backstage. Okay, and Triple H comes out and says, hey, you can't be doing that. Things are different around here. That's not best for business. We're a public trading company. But you say, well, he looks at him and says, I guess things have changed around here. I kind of like that. Look into the story, people. Listen, I know what you're saying. Here go another guy being positive about the WWE. No, you ass wipes. I'm being positive about wrestling, okay? Why? Because TNA doesn't excite me. Yes, I can see what TNA can do, but the monster is the best chance for you to start liking wrestling again. So look at little things, little secrecies, and find out what's good about it and see how it's going to grow. Back to that later as well. Now, this is out to my man Spotface, and all my Diva fans out there. Shouts out to Lita going into the Hall of Fame. Dare we say Lita in the Hall of Fame before the Hardy Boys? Yeah, that's pretty funny. But she deserves to be there nevertheless. Then they go to the backstage thing I told you guys earlier about with Betty White, the New Age Outlaws. She puts something in their drink. The Usos come out. They defeat Axel back. In case you don't know, that's Curtis Axel and Ryback. They defeat them. And I love my man. So, points at the New Age Outlaws as they're on commentary the whole time about how no young team deserves to get at them. I said it from the beginning. I'm going to say it in the middle. I'm going to say it when it's all said and done. The Usos get the titles against the New Age Outlaws. Why, people? God, I hate to say it, but it fits right here perfectly. It's best for business. Shout out to Uncle Rikishi, friend of the program, people. 347-637-3859 on Mondays and Saturdays. Anytime we have a show live on BDSR Network. Cheap pop, but it's not because I paid for it. Now, we move on. Now, after that, guys, this is where, again, the moment gets great. This is where I can take little things in wrestling because I am desensitized from the crap that they give you and say that was a effing great moment, people. We talked about it on Perfect Plex Talk Radio. I just said earlier in the program, are they listening? Because they had to be listening. The moment could not have been any bigger. The stage, LA, listen. Stay classy, Los Angeles. Stay classy because that was how a crowd is supposed to be. Not the crowds that everybody love and then they get ignorant on the side. And no, a classy crowd. Understand what you're watching. Be intelligent as an intelligent wrestling fan enough to know what you're watching and cheer for what needs to be cheered for and give proper chance like when Betty White was out there. Yes, again, Los Angeles, stay classy. That's why I want to come live there. But the Shield, after Dean Ambrose gets to have his match. This is where it gets good, y'all. He has his match. And who comes out? Well, somebody's going to get the ass whooped. And he wins by disqualification because as he's about to beat Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins steps in the way. Not Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. Then they go proceed to beat Mark Henry's sexual chocolate, no broke back, if you will, so to speak. But then this is where the moment the crowd. Everything gets... The crowd is just going crazy because the Wyatt family comes out, y'all. Not just on the Titantron. They come out. The Shield. Believe in the Shield or you're going to follow the buzzards. It was all right there. They held their ground. Damn. Yeah, I'm not going to go there. You know where I was going to go. But they show whose yard it is. This is our yard. The Shield with Roman Reigns in the middle leaving the charts. That's why you don't break them up, people. Let the distinction happen. Let them have their little bickering, but let cooler heads prevail because the Shield is the best entity of a faction since the Four Horsemen. I said it. I'm going to keep saying it. It is awesome, people. Then Daniel Bryan, Kane comes out, tells about why he's going to leave. Daniel Bryan comes out, and it goes over even more. He comes out, and he puts them into the bell lock. It's just going crazy. The pandemonium, he takes over the crowd, and that's where this was good booking, as everybody wants to say in the business. Good booking. Why? You give all that kind of stuff because you got to have the main event that you're building as it's the last time it's going to happen. Now, will it probably be the last time? Probably not, because they're going to meet the Elimination Chamber. But I think they're listening to not just Perfect Plex Talk Radio, which is BDSR Network, but you, the fans, as well, by saying we're tired of seeing Orton and Cena. Yes, it happens in wrestling, but hey, they're listening to you, the fans. Be happy in that if they keep their word. Can you believe their word? Probably not, but they're trying to show you. Got to give them the benefit of the doubt because that's why you're watching a television program, right? Cena closes out the chapter with the win over over Randy Orton in a very good match. But I want to go back a little bit and talk about CM Punk as I close out this program and John Cena. John Cena, before the match, I'm turning my head backwards. Sorry, CM Punk. I supported you, but now I got to show you why I'm a wrestling fan, not a CM Punk fan. Like John Cena, don't like John Cena. Most of you hate John Cena. I don't know why, because none of you got the girls that he's ever going to get. So just relax. And no, I'm not swinging from his knapsack. I'm just being me. But he says in a little shot to CM Punk, this is our last time we're going to fight between him and Orton. And can you see the change that the WWE Universe is making when you got the emergence, if you will, so to speak, of Daniel Bryan. And from Daniel Bryan, the emergence of the young superstars coming. I'm going to deem to call this WrestleMania as we go into the future and look back at WrestleMania 30. WrestleMania 30, spelled with 3 X's, y'all. It's going to be hardcore. WrestleMania 30, because we're going to look back. Can we look back? Let me just say it like that. Can we look back 5 years from now and say that was the WrestleMania that changed everything, that changed the world, that changed what we loved every Monday to watch, every Thursday, what you're going to get the WWE Network for to watch? Will that be the moment that says things started to change because they started to listen to us, the fans? And then speaking about the network that's coming out, I should get paid for this stuff, WWE. I really should get paid for this. Another kudos to the beautiful promo. It answered all the questions about how it can work. No, I don't have it ain't on my Xbox One yet. But guess what? I have a Roku box, so I can hook it up to my TV, people. I cannot wait. The app is going to be great. This review was great. I just keep giving it to them and giving it to them. Listen, don't listen to other reviews. Come into the one that gives you the intelligent wrestling fan from the intelligent wrestling fan's perspective. And most importantly, because I am a fan. Perfect Plex Talk Radio, where a fan can be a fan. Perfect Plex Talk Radio, where barbershop talk meets radio, people. Great things coming up in the future. I want to thank you for tuning into this Around the Block with Mike Knoxxx. And I'm out of here. Why? Because I got 2 words for you. You don't like it? 3 words. Listen anyway, y'all. Peace.
Mike Knoxxx. That's their show on the radio. You don't like it? Keep listening.